We got this horribly wrong. What wrong? What are you talking about? You're probably asking. Well, let me show you. You see, this past season, Victor Wembanyama became the 6th unanimous Rookie of the Year. He joined Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Blake Griffin, Damian Lillard, and Karl Anthony Towns as the only players to have received every single first place vote. A season which in many ways was unprecedented. Wemby became only the 2nd rookie in NBA history to lead the league in blocks. And on the offensive end, he averaged a whopping 0.72 points per minute, the most by any rookie since Michael Jordan. Yet there was one statistic that stood out among the rest. Synergy Player Impact Rating, an advanced metric ahead of its time, which not only considers a player's statistical accomplishments, but it even considers game-changing plays that have forever been unquantifiable. Without getting too complex, SPI is purely a measure of one's impact on the game, and is given as a single-digit value. Now, over the last 5 years, few rookies have achieved a positive outcome in this statistic. Players like Ja Morant, Evan Mobley, Franz Wagner, and Herb Jones have arguably been the most impactful rookies of the lot. Coming into the 2024 NBA season, we still hadn't seen a rookie break the 2.0 barrier. And then Wemby came along and recorded an SPI of 3.4. At the very least, this confirmed everything we already knew. Victor Wembanyama was the Rookie of the Year. Except maybe he wasn't. To say the 2024 Rookie of the Year race was unlike anything we've ever seen would be, well, it would be absolutely spot on. You really don't have to look any further than Victor Wembanyama, who not only looked like an alien playing against humans, but put up numbers that, quite frankly, make some legends of this game look silly. Wemby put up 21 points per game, pulling in 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and averaging a league-high 3.6 blocks a game. The last person to put up those numbers was Shaquille O'Neal. Not rookie Shaquille O'Neal, prime Shaquille O'Neal. It gets even better though, because Wemby also became the first and only player in NBA history with 250 blocks and 100 three-pointers in a single season. He also became the youngest player ever to post a 5x5 game.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. Let's get your ass on.
He somehow recorded a triple-double with blocks, and he had the highest player efficiency rating of any rookie since 1999. Yes, that's higher than LeBron, Pau Gasol, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Karl Anthony Towns, Luka Doncic, any rookie season from the modern era. Wemby's campaign stacks up against it. So, you're probably asking yourself, in what world is Victor Wembanyama not the Rookie of the Year? This LJP hoops dude, is he smoking? How on earth could we possibly have got this wrong? Well, let's look a little deeper, because Wemby wasn't the only rookie to have a stellar season. Yes, we would be talking about Chet Holmgren. But what's different about Chet is that he didn't average 20 points a game. He didn't break as many records as Wemby. Hell, his highlights weren't as flashy. Yet there's something pretty incredible, which he did do. Now, this graph here encompasses 2 advanced statistics. Firstly, player win shares, which divvies up team success to individual players on a roster. And the second statistic is player efficiency rating, which boils down a player's statistical accomplishments into one number. Any rookie in the top left quadrant had positive individual performances throughout the season, but negatively impacted winning. Any rookie in the bottom left quadrant, well, I have actually never seen an NBA player with a negative PER and a negative win share rating, so there shouldn't be anyone in the bottom. No, but seriously, what we are really looking for here are the rookies who found themselves in the top right quadrant. The rookies who not only had positive individual seasons, but the rookies who impacted winning. A player like Brandon Miller, for example, had an excellent season, but his play did not directly correlate to winning basketball games. And to an extent, that was also the story of Wemby's season. On the other hand, rookies like Brandon Podziemski, Jamie Jacques Jr. and Derek Lively might not have had the jaw-dropping numbers of a Wemby or a Miller, but they were certainly impactful. And then there's Chet Holmgren, who is quite literally in a class of his own, not only dominating from an individual standpoint, but had 8.9 win shares. That is more than double any other rookie. And it doesn't just blow this season's rookies out of the water. It stacks up against some of the greatest rookie seasons since the turn of the 21st century. Pau Gasol, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, and Ja Morant are just a few Rookie of the Year winners since the year 2000 who don't even come close to Chet Holmgren. Now, before I get absolutely crucified in the comments, please just hear me out. The point here is not to say that Chet should have won Rookie of the Year just because he won more games than Wemby, that Chet is a better player, or that Wemby is an undeserving Rookie of the Year. I'm simply looking at it like this. Yes, the Thunder had a better team than the San Antonio Spurs, and Chet was surrounded by far better players. But that doesn't change the following. San Antonio's record didn't improve at all this year, not even by a single game. In fact, they almost got worse. Yet, on the other hand, the Thunder were a below 500 team last year. They finished 10th and barely made the play-in tournament. But the Thunder didn't become a better basketball team because Shai was an MVP candidate. Shai was an MVP candidate because the Thunder became a better basketball team. Yes, Jalen Williams improved tremendously, and the rest of the supporting cast got better. But make no mistake about it, Chet Holmgren is the reason OKC won 57 games instead of 40. Chet Holmgren is the reason the Thunder had a top 5 defense in the NBA. And yes, they might not have gone all the way, but Chet Holmgren is the reason the Thunder were the youngest first seed in NBA history. And he did that in his rookie season. That is rare. So sure, Wemby may have a brighter future. Wemby may be the better player. And Wemby may have gotten the best of Chet at times this season. But if we ask ourselves, who was more valuable to their team? Who had a greater impact on winning? The answer is without a doubt, Chet Holmgren. I guess the next question we have to ask ourselves is, should that player be rewarded with the Rookie of the Year award? It sure seems to be the case for a lot of other awards. The Defensive Player of the Year award normally goes to the best defender on one of the best defensive teams. The MVP award normally goes to the best player on at least one of the top 3 teams. So I ask you the question, should the Rookie of the Year award not have gone to the best rookie on the best team?